Welcome back to the potty, everyone.
Potty?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast.
By the way, for those of you that don't know, Nettie is obsessed with Stitch. Why are you so obsessed with Stitch?
It's my favorite movie.
You're literally wearing a custom...
Leave me alone.
You're wearing a custom
So?
Stitch sweater right now. Where'd you get that sweater?
Not Etsy.
It wasn't Etsy? I thought it was
No.
Etsy.
I think somebody sent it to me. Like, what's your favorite Disney movie? The Lion King?
I mean, honestly, yeah. What's wrong with The Lion
Dude,
King?
everybody loves The Lion King. Like, boring. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
I feel like nowadays people have anxiety, a lot of anxiety about things that won't matter in 5 years,
I
2
think-
years, even.
I think people get way too caught up in the fact of like their shitty moments now, and they don't like think about the future and what they can accomplish.
This is something that I was worried about too much in high school that clearly does not matter now. And it's my grades or just school in general. You know how people say like, oh, it's been 5 years since I graduated and I still haven't used the Pythagorean theorem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Is that a squared b squared c squared? Is that what it is?
Yeah. But basically, yeah, a lot of kids nowadays are just so worried about their grades, which is fine. I was worried about my grades too, just because I'm an immigrant kid and I wanted to make sure that I make my parents proud. So I had to get the best grades, right? Like straight A's, or, you know, if there was like a B, like that was a slip up for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of did that for myself and for my parents because, you know, they sacrificed, everything they had back in Ukraine. They brought me and my brother here for a better future, so I had to like try my best, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was worried way too much about grades that I feel like I missed out on just being a high school kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like only towards like senior year I started like involving myself in sports and going out and being tardy, you know, going to get breakfast with my friends
Mhm.
instead of being on time for school all the time. But I wish I did that more. I honestly wish I was late to school more and skipped school and ditched school more.
I think that's the issue with immigrant kids, because coming from a Filipino family, you have that high like pressure on yourself all the time to make sure that you have perfect grades. You're gonna go to school and you're gonna be a nurse and you're gonna do this and you're gonna play a sport, you're gonna play the piano, you're gonna do all this stuff, and then like, where do I get time to be a kid?
So this is something that won't matter in 5 years. But as a kid, maybe you feel like you don't even have the choice of doing it or not. You're just
Mhm.
doing it to make your parents proud.
And like, I'm not saying this to like sound ungrateful. I'm grateful for everything that I've ever had. Like, everything that I've done in the past like brought me to where I am now. So in no way do I mean that as like an ungrateful kid, like, oh, you should be happy, like your family wanted you to do this, this, and this. But like, it just comes with the stigma of like always making your family proud and then not prioritizing what you want in life.
I just said that because as a kid, I was too worried about things like that. And I had like anxiety and I was always nervous. And this is why my hands would always sweat.
And your hands would always be like bleeding, because I remember when we were in high school, you'd eat your hand.
I would bite my fingers. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people could relate. Like when you're nervous, you bite your fingers. You're like nervous about the future. You're nervous about this. But anyways, yeah, do good in school, kids. But don't forget to be a kid, because time goes by fast. And in a blink of an eye, you're no longer in high school.
When
And
you're an adult and
yeah.
in 5 years, the friends that you have now may or may not matter, because a lot of the time you're only friends with people because you're forced to see them every day.
Damn.
And I'm saying that from like experience, because every friend that I've had always said, I'm going to be here for you until the end, like blah, 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 blah. And where are they now?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm jealous of people who stick with their friends,
Mhm.
like their OGs, their day ones. I'm jealous of those people. But for me, I don't have those kind of... Well, actually, I do. My friends are going to watch. They're going to be like, nah.
Let's say you're at a job and you don't like it. If you leave, that won't matter to you in 5 years. You'll probably be doing something different.
Your job, your shitty manager, and your shitty coworkers won't matter in 5 years if you change your life. You know what I mean?
What would happen if you stayed at the job that you hated so much and 10, 20 years goes by and you're like, damn, I should have quit when I wasn't happy. And then you're
Yeah.
like 50. And then what? Or it's like, have you seen that picture about like it's like when you're young, you have all this energy, but you don't have like, sometimes you don't have enough money.
Yeah.
And then when you're old, you have all the money that you could possibly like imagine,
But no energy.
but no energy, and then what?
You know what else won't matter in 5 years?
Hmm.
Looking dumb.
Oh, like the SZA sound on TikTok, where it's like your fear of looking stupid is holding you back.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, kind of like what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have a YouTube channel. Like, at some point, I know me and you had this conversation and we're like, it's kind of cringe. Like, la, la, la. Like, it was our fear of looking stupid to other people, whether it was our friends or family. Because,
your fear of looking stupid holds you back from extraordinary things.
look at that. Let's quote that and I'm going to get a tattoo.
You know what else won't matter in 5 years? Fear of missing out. FOMO.
On what?
Anything. When you're at home and you see your friends partying and you're like, oh man, they didn't invite me. Man, f them. If they wanted you there, they would have invited you.
It's like Saturday night, you're laying in bed, you open Snapchat, you see your friends, A. That kind of FOMO.
Yeah.
Like, man. Oh, like, this is huge. You know what else won't matter in 5 years?
What?
A breakup that you're going through right now. It honestly won't. It honestly won't. And I'm speaking from experience. I thought it was the end of the world. Your heart literally feels like it's been shattered when you're going through a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the worst thing in the world. And you're like, how
feel
will
like-
I ever recover from this? You will, bro. Trust me. You will.
Okay, but back up. I feel like guys, like you guys show that like your masculinity is so top notch. I feel like you guys, when you break up with a girl, the first week you're like, yeah, bro, like I'm free, blah, 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 blah. But then like as time goes by and like months pass, you guys are like, oh, like I miss her, like blah, blah, blah. I feel like that's like the cycle with guys versus girls. Girls will like, the first few days she'll be like crying. And then all they just need is like a week or two.
Wow, really?
And then you're back. Because half the time, if a girl breaks up with you, they already broke up with you in their head. Like up here, you guys are already broken up. Like mental leaving, like she's already gone. You lost her, bro.
Wow. Look at you girls. So tough. Truly, honestly, in my opinion, the best way to get over a girl is to just replace her with another girl.
Because you can pull that many girls.
No, that's not what I'm saying, honey. That's not what I'm saying. What about you? What do you think is the best way for girls to cope with a breakup?
Start dating her best friend.